Squeak, 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 it's Mouse Week. Wait a minute. Didn't we do this before? Well, hello, my first grade friends, and welcome back to Library Class at Home with Mr. S. As you can see, I'm dressed as a mouse for Mouse Week Part 2. I'm back here in the mouse hole, but we're in the middle of reading a book about a goldfish, aren't we? There's nothing very mousy about that, so I don't know. If we weren't up to chapter 6 already, maybe I would take a break and read a mouse book or two, but we're sort of in the middle of the beginning here, so I want to finish this book with you guys, especially considering we only have a couple of weeks of school left, so you'll have to forgive me that I'm dressed like a mouse and I'm not reading a mouse book. We are reading my big fat zombie goldfish, and we're up to chapter 6. In the last chapter on Friday, we discovered that this goldfish had the ability to mind control some people, right? He was mind controlling the little kid. And the title of chapter 6 is Dawn of the Zombie Toddler. And a toddler is like a little kid. So we're going to check it out here. Here we go. I had to get back to Pradeep. He'd know what to do. Maybe they'd learned about hypnotized little sisters in Cub Scouts. I grabbed Sammy's slimy, chocolatey hand and headed for the back door just as Pradeep's mom came back into the kitchen. "Oh, hello, Tom. I thought you and Pradeep were playing at your house. Isn't Pradeep with you?" Hi, Mrs. Kumar. Pradeep asked me to come and get Sammy because my mom said she could play with the new goldfish we got." I mumbled. Is that okay?" "Swishy little fishy," Sammy said again. "Well, tell your mom that's fine, but Pradeep should bring Samia back in half an hour for dinner. Would you like to come as well? I can—" "Okay," I blurted out, pulling Sammy by the hand. Pradeep's mom was still talking as we ran out the door and around the back of my house. I pushed Sammy through the dog flap in the kitchen door, escape route 14, and then squeezed through myself. Sammy was still doing the freaky goldfish stare thing, and I knew I had to get Frankie back up the stairs and into his bowl with clean green water, or Mark would completely kill me. I peeked around the corner into the living room, but Mark and Pradeep were gone. Then I heard Mark's mumbling voice upstairs. Frankie started thrashing around in the water like mad at the sound of Mark's voice, and I swear his eyes started glowing more than ever. I quickly pushed Sammy and Frankie back into the kitchen. "Just wait here," I said, "and remember, shh." Sammy put a chocolatey finger to her lips as she held the bag in the other arm like a baby doll. "Shh," she said. Okay, I know it might seem strange to leave my friend's hypnotized little sister alone with the zombie fish that hypnotized her, but I don't know how to explain it. I just kind of knew she wouldn't be in danger with Frankie. I also knew, even back when my brother was mostly evil, Pradeep would totally be in danger with Mark. Zombie goldfish are like code blue in jelly bean terms, but evil scientist big brothers are definitely code red. I snuck upstairs and slowly peered around the corner into Mark's room. Pradeep was on the floor. Oh no, I was too late. I could see his feet, but not his body or his head because Mark's desk was in the way. Pradeep wasn't moving at all. Mark must have knocked him out. He'd gone completely evil now. The millipedes in my stomach were having a squirming party. Mark stood in front of Pradeep and looked at the goldfish bowl. "Fine," he said. "If you won't tell me where my experiment is, then you won't say nothing at all." I saw Pradeep's foot wiggle and heard him trying to talk. Anything," he mumbled. He sounded like he did the day we had the green cupcake eating contest at his mom's, and he was trying to say "no more cupcakes, please," with a mouth completely squashed full of cupcakes. "Shut up," Mark said, and kicked Pradeep's foot as he went out toward the bathroom. "I'm going to put more water in the fish bowl. Stay put." I ran into my room so Mark wouldn't see me. When I heard him turn on the tap water in the bathroom sink, I jumped up and tiptoed back to the doorway of Mark's room. I had to get Pradeep's attention to check he was okay, so I made our secret "I need to get your attention and check you're okay" call, which is a cross between a snake hiss and a dolphin click. Pradeep sat up as soon as he heard. He shuffled forward from behind the desk. His arms were stuck behind his back. Then I saw his face. His mouth was completely taped up with scotch tape from ear to ear in one direction and right down his nose to his chin. Just his nostrils were tape free. He even had little crossways bits of tape going across his cheeks and jaws. That's gotta hurt. I guess maybe telling Mark about what's in a crocodile's stomach wasn't such a great idea after all. I gave him the thumbs up sign and held up the little bottle of green coloring for him to see. I think Pradeep smiled a little then, but it was pretty hard to tell for sure with all that tape. Then Pradeep shook his head really hard. That's when I felt the thwack to the back of my head. I saw the carpet in Mark's room come up to meet my face. And that, boys and girls, is the end of chapter 6. Pretty exciting there for a minute. So Pradeep got captured by his evil brother Mark, and it looks like at the end here, so did the boy. Oh boy, I wonder what is going to happen. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think of today's story. And don't forget to click the turned in button when you're done hearing it. And check back tomorrow for another exciting chapter of my big fat zombie goldfish. Yee!